welcome back to Farm Grown Hatches. Today you will see some of our beach play that we had yesterday. And then after that I will show you a tour of our camper, because I'm sure many of you are wondering how we fit 9 people in this camper. It's a reservoir, there's no tide, it's from the wind in the boats.
What exactly is a reservoir?
A storage of water. Because it's not pulled by the moon like the ocean is. Let's see, show the camera. That's a cool rock.
No, they're not sticking up. Oh no, see, our walls are at an angle, right? And the waves go up. See how it's like riding? Mom, I'm trying to go the same way as this.
What are you trying to do, Andrea? Oh, okay. Wow, Cordell, that's a pretty good wall there, buddy.
Mom, see what I'm doing? I'm protecting it. You do nothing. Guys, you come with your car. Don't take any from there anymore. You Mom, look at the puddle. It's not good. Watch out. Hey! No!
So this is what Anthony has been finding. The snail shells. The last place we were at, they found clam shells. And here, they're finding snail shells.
Wait, here. Yeah, do that.
Camper is a 95 Bel Air. It is 32 feet long with no slide outs. So some days it can feel cramped, but because the weather is nice, it's usually pretty good. So here to start is the front of the camper where Tyrell and I sleep. And this is an actual queen mattress, which is nice. So these cupboards have Tyrell's clothes. These cupboards have my clothes. Then our side tables with, oh, let the camera focus. There we go. Side tables with our current reads, an extra blanket for when it gets warm. There are cubbies underneath the side tables that hold some extra stuff. There's Anthony's supplies. And on this side, I have all of our homeschool stuff. There's 6 crates there, and then there's school books. Up on this shelf, a few more school supplies, and then our DVD player and some DVDs for when it's rainy. And Tyrell doesn't like lots of stuff on his side, so we just keep his shoes there. So here's the door. Our TV, you can see the whoa, focus. You can see the HDMI cord that goes to the DVD player. I put this hook up for the kids' coats. And below we have a basket to contain shoes. And here's the dinette. Under this side is where our furnace is. I have some of my baking buckets with like just flour, sugar, rolled oats. This crate has some extra flour and sugar and onions. Up here's our small school supplies, so our pens, pencils, flashcards, paper, pencil, crayons. There's also like a carport charger back there, which is what we're using to charge things off the battery. All the kids' pencil cases, keys. In this first cupboard, I have some trays, or silver bowls, and then some food. There's jam, peanut butter, some Crystal Lights. That bucket is popcorn and raisins. We got some grits the other day we'll try. Our stereo system, radio, CD player, auxiliary output. In this cupboard is dishes and tea, paper towel holder. And then underneath this dinette bench, thank you, Gage, is the water system, but it also has the rice cooker, roasting pan. Underneath that is the toaster, my big Go Wise USA 14-quart pressure cooker, baking pans. I got just a casserole or brownie pan, a cooling rack, 2 bread pans, and a couple muffin tins. There's a better view of my baking buckets. And this is where I keep our cutting boards, hot pads, oven mitts, and then the spaghetti is back there. This little cupboard is very full. It's my spice cupboard. So then our controls for, you know, water pump, water heater, which we can't use because we found out that there's a big hole in it. Microwave. I keep matches in my spices I use often on the back here, and my knives. This pot's almost always on my stove because our hot water heater went. This is what I heat water in for dishes. Just because I got some chicken out thawing for supper. This first drawer is all our other knives and eating utensils. Can opener, measuring cups and things. This one's our cooking utensils, whisks, spatulas, pancake flippers. In this bottom cupboard, I've got a couple bowls, the colander, and two of my cast iron skillets. This cupboard here, we have one of my pots, the insert from my other pressure cooker. So I have two inserts but one cooker. The cast iron griddle, the little cast iron pan we use for eggs. Then there's also our smallest pot we have here, and a non-stick fry pan. So that's the kitchen. I keep a meal plan up here, so it makes grocery shopping easier. Up here we just have a few things: rice, Anthony's daily supplies, eggs. I use dish bins when washing dishes because our plugs don't work very well. It's where we keep the bread and the saran wrap. Our chore chart. That little statue I found at the same yard sale I got my little cow from. It was like $1. And here's the couch. Gage, can you lift the couch, please?
Yeah.
Just lift it and hold it up for a moment. So underneath the couch we have some crates that have some extra supplies and food. And the bed, the couch folds down, and this is where Gage sleeps every night. And then as we continue on, we have our bathroom, so the medicine cabinet, bug spray, sunscreen, after sunburn, toothbrushes and stuff. We use the bathtub to keep our dirty laundry, and we store our towels hanging on a hanger. And then right across from it is our RV fridge and freezer, which is just big enough for us for a week's worth of food. We go shopping usually Saturdays or Mondays, so so we're kind of getting to the end of our week's worth of food. I do keep yeast because I do bake bread. And there's a storage cupboard under here, which I keep the Ziploc bags, garbage bags, and our big giant popcorn bowl, because that's the only place for it. And then here in the back is the 4 bunk beds. So this top one is Anthony's. He usually keeps his stuff mushed on this side so he can play with his Lego. Down here is where Nephi sleeps, but has Nephi and Gage's clothing, because Gage just stores his bedding here. Of course, my printer. You know you're a homeschooler when you bring your printer on your trips. Eleanor's currently having a nap. She shares this top bunk with Ephraim currently. And down on this bunk is Andrea. She's just reading right now. And Cordell also shares the bed. So this drawer tower, 1, 2, 3 drawers for the 3 little kids, and these are Andrea's clothing. Then in here, we just have, Gage will move the crate, just extra blankets, and they're all their sweaters and Sunday clothes and pull-ups for Eleanor at night. And then the crate that you saw sitting here, the crate is for helping little children. So they use the crate to go up onto the beds because they're not tall enough to get up without them. And that, right Gage, is how we fit 9 people in a 32-foot camper without any slide outs. All right, so this is our campsite. So it's hard to tell, but that hill behind the clothesline is extremely steep. Got the clothesline set up for drying swim trunks and towels and stuff. Fire pit and whatnot. So in this front cubby we keep, you don't need to open it. You don't need to open it, Gage. But we keep the roasting sticks and the cover for Tyrell's motorbike and the ramp to put the bike back in the truck and some of the fishing gear. And then we have these 2 tables set up for storing things and playing on currently. Anthony is doing his Star Wars Lego, which he loves, right?
Yep.
And this back cubby holds all of our beach toys, our life jackets, our sleeping bags, our couple of tents, extra backpacks, and other outside games. So, yeah.
I did watching that.
Are you guys having fun at this campsite?
Yes, it's better than the last one.
That's because it's not as windy, and because the last one was right off the water, so it was super windy.
And it's free.
Yeah, and this one is free because we're on what's called BLM land. It's the equivalent to Canadian Crown land. So, see, there's just another site over there. But this hill is extremely steep, so steep that the kids, you know, slide down on their butts. Let's see if I can show you how steep it is. So, I'm holding the phone parallel to me. And now it is parallel to the hill. And you can hear another generator because there's someone else over that way. When we got here, we were like the only ones here, and now there's lots, but it's also coming up to the weekend. So the van, the tent the kids slept in kind of a couple nights. So, yeah. You guys loving this life right now?
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't have all my Lego with me though.
Oh, you just because you don't have all your Lego. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well,
I always Lego you with Judy.
catch you on the next one.